demonstration of the right atrium of the heart. This is the anatomical position of the heart. Starting with the right atrium, the anterior part of the right atrium is rough and the posterior part is smooth. Coming to the outside of the right atrium, there is a sulcus that extends between the superior vena cava and the inferior vena cava, that is called as the sulcus terminalis. Sulcus terminalis is exactly opposite to crista terminalis. Moving on with the smooth or the posterior surface of the right atrium, we have openings, that is the superior vena cava, the inferior vena cava. We also, coming on to the interior of the right atrium, we have openings in the right atrium, which are distinguished into major and minor openings. The major openings are the superior and inferior vena cava. Superior and the inferior vena cava. And the minor opening is the coronary sinus. This is the tricuspid valve. You'll also find a fossa known as fossa ovalis, which is adjacent to the coronary sinus, and this is marginal. This is the margin of the fossa ovalis, which is called as limbus fossa ovalis. As you can see, when the light is reflected from the back side of the atrium, you can see the fossa ovalis, and the margin is known as limbus fossa ovalis. Now we speak about the position of the SA node and the AV node. The SA node is seen above the sulcus terminalis and below the superior vena cava. That is, it is in between the sulcus terminalis and superior opening of the superior vena cava, somewhere around here. It cannot be distinguished separately as it is nothing but modified cardiac tissue. Speaking about the position of the AV node is present in the triangle of Koch, somewhere around here. The triangle of Koch is formed mainly by the septal leaflet of the tricuspid valve, tendon of Cordaro, and the coronary sinus. This is a demonstration of the right ventricle. As you can see, the blood flows from the right atrium to the right ventricle. These papillary muscles have extensions called as the chordae tendineae, which are attached to the valve, the tricuspid valve, which prevents the outbulging of the valve in the right atrium during the ventricular contraction. The anterior band also has a direct connection to the septal wall, known as the septal marginal trabeculae, also called as the moderator band, which helps in receiving direct messages for the anterior band to maintain the tone of the chordae tendineae. Most of the part of the ventricle is rough, whereas only the infundibulum is smooth. There is a crest that separates the rough from the smooth, that is known as supraventricular crest. We have semilunar valves, which are tricuspid, and two are anterior and one is posterior. As you can see here, two are anterior and one is posterior. One is posterior and two are anterior.